Well, as the darkness of the evening creeps further into our daylight, it can have a depressing effect.
And the impact on our loved ones dealing with Alzheimer's disease can be even more dramatic. It is called sundowning.
New this morning, John Shumway is here with what to watch for and what you can do to try to soften the impact.
Yeah, this is really tough. Anyone who has ever dealt with sundowning or is dealing with it right now, you understand the difficulty and the pain. The dwindling light might put a cloud on your outlook, but to someone with Alzheimer's, the reduced afternoon lighting
can really increase shadows and may cause that person living with dementia to interpret what they see. Their perception might be off, and so that could cause even more agitation.
Sarah Murphy with the Alzheimer's Association says the agitation can take many forms.
Confusion, pacing, noticing some of these changes in behaviors, typically towards the later afternoon hours, towards evening.
The loved one may only realize that they are not happy in their current situation, and worse.
They could wander off by foot, by car, depending on the situation. And so we do see that wandering, that can become an issue as well during this time of the year.
Murphy says caregivers should recognize that their loved one does better earlier in the day.
Scheduling more activities in during that time of the day, maintaining a regular routine, keeping that familiar environment consistent could potentially help with the prevention side of it.
She suggests adding more lighting later in the day.
Also offering larger meals for lunch and keeping those evening meals a little bit lighter have shown to help kind of improve with some of that agitation and behavior.
And Murphy emphasizes if you're a caregiver, you have to constantly keep in mind that the inappropriate behavior is the disease acting out, not the person. And if the agitation gets too much to handle, reach out to their doctor for help because there could be medication adjustments that can be made.
So this Saturday is the annual Walk to End Alzheimer's. Is that for the patients or for the caregivers, John?
It's really for both, but mostly for the caregivers to be with other people who are dealing with the same issues that they are, supporting each other, because when you're at home and dealing with this, it can be a very lonely, even a sad walk.
Yeah, John, I've talked about this before. My mom had Alzheimer's, and sundowning, absolutely. She would like sleep during the day and wake up, stay up all night. And that's so hard on the caregivers. You know, my dad was the primary caregiver, and, you know, he had to be up essentially 24 hours a day. It's rough. It's a real thing. So thank you for doing this report.
Absolutely.